have you ever looked at your partner and thought, I really love you, but man, I feel like completely disconnected?
Yeah, I think that's what happens when you're either married a long time, you're our age, and things just shift.
Yeah. It's like there's nothing wrong with the relationship,
No.
but
And
it's like,
we love each other to death, but
Right.
things just change.
yeah, you
Yeah.
know, the conversations are like flat and you're too busy doing other stuff to make the connection.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to talk about that today and how to bring the spark back up,
Back into your life.
back into your life and
Back,
into your
baby.
relationship. Bring it back. Hey guys, Nicole here in the edit studio. Everything we share here on Left Flow Flow comes from our own research and case studies. We are not medically trained. Just think of us as your girlfriends just chatting about midlife challenges and testing out products to see if they are worth using. Always check with a healthcare professional about your health. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back.
Baby back ribs? What are you talking about? You want your
Yes.
baby back ribs?
Exactly. All right. So welcome back. I'm Nicole.
I'm Daneen.
And this is Laugh Glow Flow. This is your one-stop shop for everything midlife, before, during, and beyond.
After.
Yeah. And we are now officially unfiltered, by the way.
So stay tuned for some fun stuff.
Oh yeah. We're going to do a field trip on Friday. And it should be fun.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. That's gonna be good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Just stay tuned.
Yeah.
We can't give you all the goods now.
No, we can't tell you, but
So we would love for you to like, share, comment, subscribe to our podcast. Do us a huge favor and do that because it actually helps get the algorithm out so our episodes reach as many people as possible because we want our community to grow and we want you to be a part of it. So just by sharing it maybe with one friend, we'll give you some homework for today.
then they can share it and so on and so on.
Exactly. So that's your homework for today, okay?
Yes, please.
Share it with one person that you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we would be super, super grateful for that.
Very appreciative.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
love you guys. So awesome.
Yep.
So, so getting back into this, have you ever felt like disconnected with your partner and things are good, but no communication anymore?
Yeah.
You're like two ships that kind of pass in the night. Well, we had actually somebody write in, which gave us an idea to do this podcast, this episode for you. So Daneen is going to read this listener write in, and it's pretty good. And as a reminder, if you have stuff that you want us to talk about on this podcast, write us. We want to hear from you.
Yeah.
It actually gives us stuff to talk about. So we love it.
And we don't have to say your name because on this one, she didn't put her name on here.
Yeah. She asked not to
Fine.
be disclosed.
Yeah. Just gives us a little bit of material to talk about.
Absolutely. All right. So go ahead.
All right. Hi, Nikki and Daneen. I'm 48, married for 22 years, 2 teenagers, and lately I've realized something. I think my husband and I have accidentally become co-workers who share a house. Yeah.
She's not alone. She is not alone.
I know. Our conversations now sound like a staff meeting. Did you sign the permission slip? Did you call the plumber?
Oh.
Did you move the laundry to the dryer?
Yeah.
Riveting stuff here. The other night, we were sitting on the couch together, and I looked over at him and thought, wow, we used to make out here. Now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we both just are scrolling through our phones like 2 raccoons guarding separate trash cans.
That's a good perspective.
I know. And it's not like we hate each other. We actually get along fine. We're polite. We're efficient. We're incredibly boring now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel lonely sitting right next to him, which feels ridiculous because technically I'm not alone at all, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's more like we're roommates who occasionally split a Costco run. Last week, I tried to spice things up and suggested a date night. He said, great idea, and then asked if we should invite the kids.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Send help. P.S. Love the podcast. And please tell me I'm not the only one whose marriage slowly turned into a logistics company.
Yeah, that is so true.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I can relate to so much stuff like that.
I know.
So, no, you are not alone in thinking that at all, because I think that is super normal and a normal progression of any partnership.
Yep.
even sometimes friendships, but definitely, with your significant other, that you can kind of feel a little bit disjointed as the years go. So totally, totally normal. And I think that this happens to a lot of people in midlife. Does this happen to you?
Yes.
So here's the thing. A lot of people quietly in midlife are thinking the same thing, are experiencing the same thing. And a lot of people are afraid to talk about it.
And it's not abnormal. And it's not that you don't love each other.
Right.
It's just that you get into like a funky funk.
Funky funk with the funky bunch.
But
But I know, I don't know if you can relate to this, Daneen, or you can relate to this, but there are a lot of times where my husband and I will be sitting on the couch and the TV's on and he's on his phone scrolling. I'm on my phone scrolling, and never the two shall meet,
every night.
Yeah.
It's almost like we get in our own little worlds.
100%.
It's like addicting, right?
Totally addicting.
Yeah.
And it's hard to kind of fight that addiction. And it's like we're together, but we're apart.
Like physically we're together, but mentally we're apart at that moment.
Yeah, 100%.
And I try to catch myself and I'll be like, I got to put my phone down.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And sometimes, I know this is kind of silly, but sometimes I'll just be sitting there. He'll still be on his phone. I put it down and I sit there and I wait. Maybe he'll see me put my phone down and maybe he'll put his down. And it does. Yeah.
It does.
So yeah.
Now,
we get it.
I do this a lot. I'll be on my phone and I'll be scrolling and I'll start laughing at something. And Greg will be like, what are you laughing at? And his humor and my humor sometimes aren't the same because I find
Pretty much very
stupid
different
shit really funny.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, you won't understand. And he's like, then he's like, oh no, you really have to show me now.
Yeah.
And I show it to him and he's like, that was stupid. But I'm like laughing my butt off. I do that all the time.
Oh, same thing. Like Jim will be like cooking in the kitchen and I'll be, when I tell you crying laughing, he'll like look over at me and basically like, oh, what are you laughing? I'm like, because I have a 12-year-old sense of humor.
Yeah. So do I.
And
that's why we get along so well.
We're both like 12-year-old boys. But, or I will tell him stuff and he'll just be like, I'll be like, that's funny shit. He's like, well, I'm laughing inside. I'm like, whatever.
I know. I do the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes like I'll get into a show. I don't watch a lot of TV, but if I, someone says, watch the show, I'll watch it and I'll watch it on my phone and I'll have my headphones in.
Yeah.
And talk about being totally disconnected.
Yeah. That's really disconnected. I've done that too.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, a lot of people do that, but they don't talk about it.
Right.
Which I don't know why we don't. Is it because we're ashamed of it?
Could be.
Yeah.
I find that for me, technology, especially at night after being busy all day, is kind of an escape.
Yeah.
Much like, and along with having a glass of wine is an escape, right? It kind of relaxes you. And honestly, that scrolling, it does affect your brain. And I think, I don't know.
You want more and more and more.
Right.
Well, let me check my emails. Or no, let me check what's on Facebook. It's just like.
It becomes a habit.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
I think we should try something.
What?
Okay.
All right.
So this is what we're going to do.
Okay.
So your husband's away. My husband is away right now.
Yeah.
But when they come back.
Oh, we should have sleepover.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I think if we could try it for one night.
Okay.
Do not pick up your iPad or your phone.
Okay.
And just see how it goes.
What are you, fucking crazy? No, I can do that.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do though if he's on his phone? You ignore it?
No, well, I'm just going to sit there and look at him until he looks up.
That's going to be awkward.
So obviously we have the TV on.
Yeah.
So, we're watching a show and we're looking at our phones or whatever.
Yeah. And
I'm just not going to touch any of that stuff.
Okay.
And
why don't you touch him?
Maybe I will.
And then you'll start making out on the couch again.
Well, he's in his chair.
Oh, that's right.
Wheelchair.
That's right. Our last episode, we talked about his special chair that he has.
It's not really a wheelchair, but it looks like a paraplegic. I don't know how you say that. Wheelchair because it's up high and. I guess you can hold hands.
See this. I have got to see this thing.
It's just
Oh, wow. Now, do you have a TV in your bedroom?
Yes.
Do you watch it?
So when he is not home,
Yeah.
I love watching TV in bed because it makes me sleepy. So when he's home, I feel bad putting it on because I know he's trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And we don't just have a regular TV in our bedroom.
Yeah.
It's like huge. It's like the
Jumbotron?
No, you know what it's like? It's like being at the drive-ins. That's how big our screen is in our bedroom, our TV.
Bigger than your living room TV?
No,
Okay,
but bigger.
Right. It's a
little bit
room,
smaller,
though.
but the room's smaller.
Right. Yeah.
And I feel bad that I'm going to keep him up and whatever, but.
Well, it shows the porn really well when it's really big like that.
I wouldn't know. I would
you
not
can
know.
See all the nooks and crannies.
I would not know, my dear lady. The nooks and crannies.
Bow chicka bow wow.
I'm kidding. Too much information.
I'm kidding. Well, Well,
do you have a TV in your room?
No, we both are.
Oh, so
we both agree that TV in the room is bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We don't do that.
I mean, if Jim had his way, we wouldn't have one either.
Yeah.
But
now, when we go on vacation, of course, there's a TV in the room.
Well, yeah.
And he likes to leave it on to fall asleep to, but that drives me nuts because it makes my brain still working. So I don't feel like I sleep well when the TV is on. Mm-hmm. So we fight for the remote. And I end up putting it on my side because eventually I'm going to wake up at 2 a.m.
And the TV will still be on.
And I'll have to shut the TV off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like having the TV on when I'm in bed. Do you leave it on all night and wake up it's on?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
some people do that.
I'll shut it off before I fall asleep.
Yeah.
He's so good. Like, he doesn't care if I do it, but I just feel bad doing it when he's there. So once in a while, if I can't sleep, I will turn it on. But once he's out, he's out.
Yeah, that's how I am. Which, by the way, slightly off topic, but I took some NyQuil last night and I was out. It knocked me out.
Yeah.
And then I overslept this morning. It was not a good thing. I don't know why.
It does the same thing to me.
Oh my God.
But you're almost like kind of groggy the next day.
Yeah,
but it's a
hangover.
It's a delightful sleep, though. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right. So why do these things happen in midlife? So this is what we gathered from doing our homework. Kids, having kids in the house or worrying about your kids, even if they've moved out.
Yeah.
That can kind of pull the couple into different directions.
Yep.
Bills, money issues, schedules can be crazy. We were talking before we even hit record about how both our husbands work from home, but that doesn't mean that if we're home that we are chatting with them all day. It's nothing like that at all.
No, basically I'll just be like, hey, do you want anything to eat? Do you want coffee? But that's really it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's at his desk.
Yep. It's like they're at the office. They may be physically there, but they're not. Yeah. They're not there with us.
They're not there.
They're there. Yeah. I don't even want to say emotionally there because that's not true either. But
our husbands travel for work.
Correct.
So
yeah, which they're both traveling right now. So woohoo! No I'm kidding.
Yeah, woohoo! No.
Okay. Aging parents sometimes can, when you're busy doing the logistics around the parents and caring for your parents. And then, of course, work stress. Now, I don't have a ton of work stress. My husband has a ton of work stress. So when he is done from his work, he goes to the couch and his way of decompressing is to turn the TV on and be on his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, when you come home from work, or if you've had a long day, hard day, whether it's because of your kids or your parents, whatever, when you get home and you just don't want to talk either. Sometimes you just want to decompress and just like shut down.
Exactly right.
But think of this, years ago, we didn't have iPads. We didn't have phones.
No.
We just had TVs.
Right. Yep.
But
that's true. So what did we do back then? I think
we interacted more.
We did 100%. 100%. So yeah, things to kind of think about. Like, you don't want to let the disconnect get way too disconnected.
I know.
You want to bring that spark back, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between when you were dating your husband, your dating conversations versus your married conversations? Because, going to dinner with my husband is fine. I enjoy that. But going to dinner with my husband and friends is fucking awesome because we can bounce shit off each other.
Well, because we have
fun.
the same 12-year-old sense of humor. That's why.
Right. That's right. But, I don't mind going out to dinner with just me and my husband.
Right.
That's great. But I really love going out to dinner with friends and the kids and that sort of thing.
Yeah. And I think my husband feels the same way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh, so-and-so going to be there. But, let's talk about that. What is the dating conversation? Do you remember your dating conversations with him?
Well, here's the thing. You're learning about each other.
True.
So you have to engage.
That is true.
You have to ask questions. You have to, because if you didn't, you wouldn't know anything about each other.
Right.
You get married, you still don't know anything about each other. Right. So, yeah. I mean,
So a dating conversation is more intimate, I think. In a way, even though when you're married, you're more intimate, right?
Yeah.
Because when you're married and have the married conversations at dinner, let's say you go out to dinner, you're having these conversations, it's like, so how much do we have to pay in taxes? Or did you switch
the laundry? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Did we lock the door when we left?
Yeah, it's that really that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
for sure.
It's like, how do we bring back the dating conversation back into our married life?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to write in and let us know what we should do about that?
Yeah, give us like your take on like what are some of the conversations that you have with your significant other,
or any ideas that has changed this stuff up for you.
Right.
Yeah.
So like in early relationships, our conversations are like, tell me your dreams. Tell me all about yourself. I want to know everything about you. And then 20 years later, like you said, it's like, did you switch the laundry?
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
How about feeling like you've become a roommate with your significant other?
Yeah. I mean, yes and no.
There are signs, and here are some of the signs when you feel like you're becoming roommates. Again, this is not necessarily that you don't like your significant other.
Or love them.
Right, or love them.
Exactly. You want to be with them still and stuff.
Right.
It just changes. Relationships change.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the signs are sitting next to each other, but on separate screens. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Watching TV without speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Going to bed at different times.
I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you real quick. So watching TV,
yeah,
I know I drive him nuts, but he's so good he won't say anything. Because I'll be like, what did they say, Jim? Well, what does that mean? He's like, I'm not sure what's happening in the next scene. I'm like, well, I don't understand. What the poor guy. And I caught myself and I was like, I must be a pain in the arse.
Do you do that at the movie theater? Excuse me, can anyone tell me what's going on here?
Honestly, I haven't been to the movie theater in a very long time.
Yeah, me either. I don't like going to the movies, honestly.
Yeah, it's just more comfy at home.
Yeah, I agree. And plus now the movies come out so quick.
Yeah. And you're in your comfy cozies on the couch.
Cheap.
You just walk up the stairs after the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe that's our age. But go on.
It definitely is. But no, Greg and I will watch TV without speaking. But we watch this show. We like to watch reality shows. And we're watching this new show. It's on the second season, though. It's called Extracted.
Oh,
it's really good. It's really good. It's about so one person goes off on this island. Basically, it's done up in Canada, so it's in a cold area. They're out in the woods. They're not on an island. They're out in the woods, and then they pick two people to be the advocate for that person. So, for instance, if it was me going to Canada, it would be you and Greg that would be the advocates for me. And they bring all the advocates together in this group, and they have to fight to get that person that's stuck out in the wilderness stuff.
Wow.
And it's really a good show.
Is it?
It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. So we actually, when we watch this show, we'll talk to each other while watching the show. That's what I was kind of getting at.
That's a good interaction thing that you can do with each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So find shows that you can, talk to each other with. Going to bed at different times. We do that a lot. Greg and I?
I try not to. Sometimes I want to stay up a little longer than Jim.
Yep.
But I try to go to bed at the same time as him, but that doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
Does that happen a lot for you?
It happens half and half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half and half for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then no curiosity about each other's day. But I'm going to caveat that to say, like, so how was your day today? And not really listening to what the person has to say.
Okay.
Like you're just saying it just to
be
try
nice.
to have a conversation.
To be nice.
Meanwhile, you're scrolling on your phone or doing something else.
I guess I have to say I'm half and half on that. I always ask, how was your day? Sometimes I listen a little bit, sometimes I don't. But sometimes I'm really curious, like, if you had a doctor's appointment or, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you ever communicate with him by text in the same house?
We do that. We don't do it a lot, but we might do it as a joke.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking back, probably a few years ago, I think we had people over. I don't know if the kids were there or whatever. And I think he texted me like, I love you or something.
Oh,
and it was sweet.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that hasn't happened in a while. So
he's never texted you. Can you tell all the company to go home now?
No, he's never, because we like company.
No, I know you guys are great with that. You guys are great, and you guys stay up late.
Yeah, we can stay up late.
Yeah. So I want you guys all to know, and our write-in lady to know, that comfort can quietly turn into disconnection.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're not fighting; you're just kind of drifting apart, and that definitely happens. And there's things that you can do to help with that. And we're going to get into that a little bit more. So it's like, we're not unhappy. We're just boring people. Like we just are bored. We have nothing else to talk about. Right?
Yeah.
Or we're great teammates, but we're bad dates. Like we'll help each other out. But as far as dating goes, we're kind of boring.
Yeah. Well, it happens to all of us.
All right. So you can definitely feel lonely in a relationship. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that's when it can get really confusing. When that loneliness starts to set in.
But also, you can also feel lonely in a store. You can feel lonely anywhere.
Right.
It's really...
that is so true.
Right?
Yeah.
It's really a mind...
Right.
A mind thing. So.
Absolutely. And when you feel that way, you could feel guilty for feeling lonely. You can think, I shouldn't feel this way. I'm married. I shouldn't be lonely. But it's definitely something that can happen in a relationship.
I don't feel lonely, though.
No.
Not with Jim, no.
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 No, I don't think I do either with Greg. But I know
that
people
could totally happen.
Yeah.
Very easily for people.
Yeah. And so common thoughts people have when they feel this way is, we don't talk like we used to. They don't even notice me anymore, which that can be, if you feel that way, that can.
Or like, even if you got yourself all made up and, you really, you spent a little time.
Yeah.
And someone may not say, oh, you look really nice tonight.
Right.
I have to say Jim does.
Yeah.
But I know past relationships, I'm like, hello.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
Yeah, it can make you feel like you're not there for sure. And also people feel like, when did we stop being curious about each other?
When you know every single thing.
I know. And it's tough because I think guys don't like to get into really deep conversations.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I agree with you.
So it's like, you're right. Like, we know everything about each other, but do we really know everything about each other?
I don't think you ever really truly know someone completely, because you can't read their mind.
Correct. Right.
So
that is true. And then, how much, are you a complete open book?
I kind of am.
Really?
Kind of.
Okay, that's awesome.
I think it's just my personality.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I wasn't. I wish I had a little mysteriousness about me. Nope. Wide open book.
You're a mad magazine. That's what you are.
I'm a mad fucking magazine. Seriously.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I
think think you're a little mysterious.
I can be, yeah. I'm a
Yeah.
little more like, I'm definitely outgoing, but I can be reserved with some things. And I think it's
Yeah.
a vulnerability thing.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's a vulnerability thing
All right.
for
Yeah,
me.
I see that. I see
Yeah.
that.
Yep. And that stems, and we were not going to get into it in this episode, but that stems from past relationships, but also stems from childhood stuff.
Listen,
You know?
everything stems from childhood stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
God, the traumas. Woo! Oh, we should do a show on trauma.
Oh,
When you were kids and,
oh, God.
you know, I don't know. I think everyone, I don't really know anybody that has said that they had the perfect childhood, no trauma, nothing.
Yeah.
I would love if someone did experience that and could write in and tell us that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can write in anonymously and we'll talk about it.
I would love to meet that person.
Yeah, I know. But no, everyone's has some sort of something. Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah.
So here's some signs that you might be lonely in your relationship. So see if any of these sound familiar to you. Let us know if these sound familiar to you. Your conversations are mostly logistics, right? You're talking about the kids, the bills, the errands, nothing deeper. You stop sharing things you think they probably won't care, or it's not worth the effort saying anything to them. It's not worth talking about because they're not going to listen anyway.
Or they just don't get it.
Or they don't care. Right. Or they don't get it. Yeah.
And I think that's probably why, like, now we were talking about how, like, when we go out to eat and we see our friends.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We can talk about the silly, stupid things with our friends because they're like, oh my God, me too.
Yeah.
You don't really go there.
Right.
With your significant other.
That's true. Yeah.
Because they probably just won't get it. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. So another sign that you might be lonely is you feel more emotionally connected to friends.
That's what I was saying.
To coworkers.
Yep.
To podcasts. Hello, laugh, go, flow. And strangers online. This is where it can get a little dicey, where you start seeking out these relationships, these emotional relationships with things and with other people. And sometimes even with what's coming up now, AI.
Oh, yeah.
And we're eventually going to do an episode on that, about a woman who has fallen in love
with her AI.
This is a real
I can't
thing.
wait for you guys to see this shit.
It's
insane.
It is. It's sad, really.
It's very
really
sad. Oh, she's happy, but it's sad. But the thing, the strangers online, how would you even do that?
Well, on Facebook, do you really know people on Facebook? Like, I don't have a ton of friends, but I have hundreds of friends.
Yeah.
I don't know all these people. Like, I don't really know these people. You know what I mean? So sometimes people are willing to be more vulnerable with people that they find on,
I get you.
On Facebook or whatever than they are with their own partner.
I get it.
So sometimes the barista at Starbucks knows more than your partner does, or your hairdresser.
Oh yeah,
knows more, right? You know
Trust
that.
me.
You know that, being a hairdresser.
Yeah, they used to tell me things I did not want to know.
Yeah. Yep. So also you miss feeling seen. You not just loved, but actually being seen. So that's where it can kind of hit hard.
You know what I find? I think in people's lives, when big things happen in your life, it kind of brings you back together.
Oh yeah.
Well, it can do either that or push you guys apart more.
Yeah.
When big things happen in your life that are like not good, I think that can totally bring you guys together again. And it's almost like you're reconnecting.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then sometimes you disconnect again, but you come. I don't know.
Well, because it's nice to know that you always have that person to fall into. When things get tough or things are challenging, you can fall back into that person because ultimately they have your back.
Yeah. And it's safety.
Yeah.
You feel safe with that person, which is huge for me.
Yep. 100%. Yeah. So we talked about why this happens in midlife. And midlife can feel like stress overload. And we talked about kids, aging parents, career pressure, and all that. romance becomes a low priority at that point, right? Because you're so busy doing all this other stuff, the romance kind of gets put to the bottom of the pile or the checklist. And by the end of the day, there you are scrolling on your couch together but apart.
Right.
So that happens. Couples fall into routines. No one intentionally disconnects. I don't think it's an intentional thing. It totally just happens. And I think that technology has made it even more so for us now to fall into that.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yep. It slowly happens. That drip on the forehead.
Yeah.
Drip, drip. And then there you are.
So what can you do about it? So first thing is to start with yourself. So instead of blaming your partner, start with your own self-awareness.
Because it's not just about them.
It takes two people for sure. So think to yourself, what am I actually missing? What are you missing out in this relationship? Is it conversation? Is it appreciation? Is it fun? Is it physical affection, emotional support? It can be all, some, or one.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be all of it.
Yep.
And sometimes we expect our partners to read our mind. And as much as we think our partners know us well, or we think we know our partners well, we're not mind readers.
Right. And especially like for women, and if they're like, what's wrong? Nothing.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, are you sure? Like, what's wrong? No, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
They're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then you get pissed off,
right?
Because they're not like, they don't keep asking you, which you kind of want them to.
Right.
But they don't know that because they're just more simple than
they are.
I'm sorry.
100% are. Yeah, we're definitely more emotional creatures for sure. Yeah. And mind reading isn't included in our wedding vows. So
true.
So
that is true.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
So here's some small ways that we can reconnect. So first, keep things realistic. Okay. Not big dramatic gestures like, all right, honey, we are going to reconnect with ourselves. We're going to force this. It's not going to work. You can't force it. It's got to be something that just kind of flows.
Yeah.
And start really simple. Mm-hmm. You can have micro connection moments. It doesn't have to be anything big or extravagant. It can be just ask one meaningful question to your partner. Like, tell me something that, yet maybe you never told someone else, or tell me something that really gets to your soul, that sort of thing. And see what they, and at first, don't be surprised if they're like, look at you and go,
I think. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It might be a little awkward at first, but I think if you keep practicing it, it'll be more natural. And then you probably get that connection back again.
Absolutely. Start with the little stuff. Yep. You can ask, what is something that stressed you out today? Now
but really listen.
Right. That can open up a whole can of worms, but really listen.
Don't like half-ass listen.
So we'll do a little role playing. Okay.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right.
What do you want me to do?
So, honey, Daneen, what stressed you out today?
Nothing.
That sounds
That's
exactly
kind of what the guys might say.
Yeah.
But you have to dig a little bit.
Yeah.
You might have to do a little digging.
Instead of saying, how was your day? You could say, did anything like kind of stress you out today?
Yeah.
And if they say, yeah, it was so-and-so. Oh, really? How did that make you feel?
Yeah.
Or what did you do after that? Or something like, try to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
Make it about them. Try to be device free for 10 minutes.
See? That's what I said before. I said, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Like, just put everything away at night. You can have the TV on, whatever.
That's a great idea. Start with, if you are so addicted to your devices that you can't do it, start with 10 minutes. But eventually the devices go away after dinner if we're home, right? And we're going to watch the show together. Or
I have another idea.
Yeah.
You could also sit on the couch together and hold hands.
Wow. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
You're welcome.
And it's so funny that sometimes we can feel really weird about that, but that's your partner.
I don't know. But yeah,
some people can feel strange about that.
True.
But you got to make the first move. If you want to get the moves on you, you got to make some moves.
You're going to make some moves.
You got to make some moves.
Yeah.
Exactly. Do something different together. So here's some examples. Go for a walk together. Greg and I do that. We've been doing that lately, going for walks together. Try a class together. I teach country line dancing, and more couples are coming to this country line dancing, and it's so awesome to see that.
Yeah.
I love it. And they laugh and they have fun, and it's just something simple to do.
I would like to take like maybe ballroom dancing or something like that.
Friends
or
of
salsa.
Friends of ours have done that.
Yeah. I think that'd be oh yeah. That's right.
Bev and Tony
watching.
They do that. They took dance classes together, and they actually got quite good
I know.
at it too.
Yeah.
They show off their moves
together.
Yep.
Love
Cook together. I love this because cooking can be so intimate. It really can.
Like, here, have a little bite.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I love it. And that would be easy for you because Jim cooks a lot. So you can just get up there and...
Yeah, I could be like, well, you know what's funny? He cooks all the time. Amazing. And I'll be like, babe, I'll be on the couch with my wife. Babe, do you need some help? He's like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, all right.
You're like...
on my iPad.
Right.
But
exactly.
I think what I should do is walk over.
Yeah.
Get my ass off the couch.
Yeah.
Walk over and be, okay, what do you want me to do? What can I do?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Yeah. How can I help you? And another one is play a dumb card game. So I love to play games. My family, I grew up playing games, and his family did too. Or even chess. Like, have an ongoing chess game. You don't even have to. You can just do one move a day. You know, that could be fun.
That's a good idea.
There are some games that are meant specifically for couples. That you pick a card and you have to do what it says on the card. That could be fun. That could be fun.
All right.
Yep. Any kind of novelty will help reconnect for sure.
Well, any interaction, because you have to interact when you're playing cards. You have to interact when you're cooking. You have to interact when you're dancing.
Yep.
It's just get that interaction back.
Right.
No matter what it is.
Exactly.
And then you're off to the races.
That's right. And then things start heating up.
Yeah.
Curiosity. Ask questions like you're dating again. So think back to the time that when you were dating your significant other and ask some of those questions again. Things could have changed, right? I mean, what are your goals now? Or, you know, what is something that...
Where do you see us in 5 years?
Yeah, that's a great
one.
A good one. I love that one.
I mean, you kind of know, but you don't.
Right.
But actually say it out loud and have him think about it and you think about it.
Yep.
Hopefully they're the same goals.
I know, right?
But
yeah, I see myself not with you. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna see myself on the other side of the earth.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
Right.
No. Yeah, I don't know.
The other good question is, if money weren't an object, what would you do? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because that just opens up, and then you can be like, yeah, or you know, this is what I would do, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So here's an important reminder. Every good relationship needs maintenance. So no relationship's perfect.
No.
You got to maintain it.
Right.
I don't even want to say work.
No,
work,
it shouldn't be hard work.
Right.
But to maintain it like anything.
Yeah, you maintain your car.
You maintain any kind of machinery.
Right.
For it to keep working properly.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
Right. You're going to do that with your significant other.
Yep.
Connection isn't automatic. If you want to have connection and you're not getting it, be the connector. Right?
Yeah.
You got to be the connector. You got to start somewhere. You have to create it. So love can still be there even when connection has gone quiet. It's there. It just needs to kind of be
needs a little
teased
spark,
out.
if you will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spark that shit up.
Spark it out, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to challenge you guys. This week's challenge is to ask your partner one question tonight. Okay. And the question is, get your pen, get your paper. What's something you wish we did more of together? How about that? What's something you wish we did more of together? Okay. And then I want you to listen. You're not going to fix anything.
Yep.
You're not going to defend anything. You're just going to listen to what they're answering.
I love it.
I
love it. Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think we podcasted.
I think that was some good stuff.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of good takeaways. We want you guys to let us know how that worked out for you.
Yeah.
That week, the week's challenge. What's
Yeah.
something you wish we did more of together? What did your partner say?
It should be
I know what my partner
very
would say.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know mine too.
It could be fun.
Yeah.
But let us know what came about with that. And let us know if anything on this resonated with you. We want to hear from you. And if it did, and even if it didn't, we'd love for you to share, subscribe, share this with someone that might be struggling. We got to laugh at some of the hard stuff in life because that's the way we're going to move through
You're
all
either going
this
to cry
stuff.
or laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's laugh.
Shall
laugh.
we? We shall.
We shalt.
So laugh a little more,
Go a little brighter.
and go with the flow.